And a pleasant good evening, everybody. Welcome inside the castle here in Ona as we get ready for tonight's matchup between the Cabell Midland Knights and the Spring Valley Timberwolves. The Knights are coming into this ball game with a loss back actually a couple of nights ago against Parkersburg, with a loss there by a score of 69-59 after their last home matchup against South Charleston with a 46-39 victory there. But the Knights are 5-3 on the season. Spring Valley, it's been a rough road so far. They are 2-7 this season, as they are coming in off of a loss to Hurricane by a score of 47-40. Matter of fact, 3 straight losses now for Spring Valley against Capital, Huntington, and Hurricane. Their wins this year coming against Parkersburg on the road and at Riverside after starting off the season with 4 straight losses against Tulsa, Huntington, St. Albans, and Cabell Midland. Get ready for what's going to be a good one as they recognize seniors here tonight. It is the senior night for the basketball team as well as the cheerleading squad as they get ready to wrap up their senior year of high school here at Cabell Midland High School. So getting ready for what's going to be a good matchup tonight, good rival matchup between these two teams. We'll set the starting lineups coming up for you here in just a few minutes right here on Kindred Digital Sports.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
this
is
home.
No one leaves their home thinking they will be in a car crash. Unfortunately, in West Virginia, more than 1/3 of people killed in car crashes are not wearing their seatbelts. Those who choose to wear their seatbelts stand a good chance to live another day. Law enforcement wants you to have a fighting chance. That's why we are busy making sure everyone is buckled up.
We would rather you arrive safe at all your destinations rather than it be your final destination.
Buckle up, click it, or ticket.
We have Kaylee Wallace, escorted by Kat Conrad, Kay Thompson, and brother Conrad. She's part of the National Honor Society, yearbook editor, and very high honor student. She plans to attend Marshall University in pre-law. She wants to thank her family, teammates, coaches for pushing her to be her very best. Ladies and gentlemen, Kaylee Wallace.
Getting a look at some of the senior night moments going on here for Cabell Midland High School. The cheerleaders being introduced on their final home game. Now, they're slated to have a game against Huntington High coming up next week here at the Castle, but that is an additional game after its makeup game. So this was set to be senior night. They're going to keep it on senior night as well as senior festivities going on. Palmer Riggio getting introduced to the crowd here as he will be one of the 3 seniors here for Cabell Midland. Jaden Johnson, the other senior, also KK Siebert as well, the other senior here tonight for the Knights. Matter of fact, first game back for Johnson and Siebert after having to sit out a couple of games after a couple of incidents against Huntington High, a handful of ball games to go. Looking at the season for Cabell Midland, and they started off pretty solid here. And the couple of bumps that they've had along the way, matter of fact, opened up against a win against Capital on the road, came home with a loss against George Washington, and then knocked off wins at Spring Valley, home against Riverside, and at Hurricane. The last couple of ball games, it's been a loss against Huntington High by 8 over at Huntington. A win here at home against the Black Eagles last time where they trailed by 11 points in that ball game, came back to win 46-39. And then most recently on the road at Parkersburg just a night or two ago with a 69-59 loss there. Up next for Cabell Midland after this, they are slated to take on Beckley Woodrow Wilson coming your way as well tomorrow, as well as Friday against St. Albans in an attorney, and then finishing up on the 8th next Thursday night here at the Castle when they take on the Huntington High Highlanders. For Spring Valley, like we said, it's been a rough go. 4 straight losses to start off the season against Tulsa, Huntington, St. Albans, and Cabell Midland. It was a win against Parkersburg, a big win for the Spring Valley Timberwolves in the Little General Shootout, and then a backup win against Riverside as well. A loss to Capital at home, and then a loss to Huntington High as well, 68-51. Most recently, a loss at Hurricane by a score of 47-40. They are slated to get back in action again later on this week, taking on South Charleston at home. And then towards next week against GW, Parkersburg South as well. Possibilities of some other games against St. Albans and Tulsa coming up on the back end of the season prior to getting rolling into the tournament play. So getting ready for another big matchup here between these two teams. When you look back at it for Cabell Midland, the loss against Parkersburg, they got dominated on the inside. And that loss 69-59. It was Bryson Singer who dominated that inside with 23 points and 23 rebounds. So they controlled the middle part of the paint. The Knights had 23 points from Chandler Schmidt, and of course played without one of their big threats down on the inside, and Jaden Johnson and Siebert there as well. So, but they get them back here tonight as they try to get ready to close things out on the back half of the 2021 schedule. We'll take another break. We'll come back. We'll get you ready with starting lineups as senior night festivities continue here at Cabell Midland High School. It's the Knights and the Timberwolves coming up in just a bit right here on KINDRED Digital Sports.
Surgery at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Hey, this is Luke Sammons, Cabell Midland football coach. Our kids are awesome. Football and athletics give kids an opportunity to be a part of something bigger than themselves and to proudly represent their communities. Our kids work hard all year to be successful on this field and in the classroom, and they serve as positive examples for all students. Cabell County Schools, be awesome.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Welcome back, everybody, as we take a look at tonight's starting lineups here for the Cabell Midland Knights and the Spring Valley Timberwolves. The Timberwolves coming in with well, they're going to have their back against the wall because they do not have a lot of players to go to on the bench. They have got some COVID protocols going on for some of the players. Matter of fact, 7 dressed here tonight for Spring Valley. Their starting lineup will include Chase Maynard, the 5'9 senior guard. Also Ben Turner, he'll wear number 11. Chase Turner wears number 10. Turner with number 11, 5'8 junior guard. And then also the forwards tonight would be Chase Caldwell wearing number 20, the 6-foot junior. And then the Ty Smith wearing number 23, the 6-foot sophomore as well. The big man down in the middle, he'll be Corbin Page, the big 6'4 junior forward here tonight wearing number 40. So that's your starting lineup for the Spring Valley Timberwolves. For Cabell Midland, they've kind of reunited this lineup after a couple of weeks since the Huntington High game with a couple of suspensions for KK Siebert, the 6'4 senior forward, as he will be down there on the inside. Also, Jaden Johnson, the 6'3 senior forward as well. KK Siebert wearing number 11, Johnson number 12. Number 13 to be Dominic Schmidt, the 6'2 sophomore, the younger brother of Chandler Schmidt, who is the shooting guard here tonight for the Knights, wearing number 23, the 6'1 junior. And then the other senior tonight getting the start, it is Palmer Riggio, the 6'2 senior guard, wearing number 14. The Knights, you see them make their way out in their home white uniforms here tonight. The last time we were here in our broadcast, Chandler Schmidt eclipsed the 1,000-point club for Cabell Midland basketball, and doing it in his junior year. He's still got a long way to go in adding more and more points for the junior. Spring Valley in the road blue uniforms with the Carolina blue numerals trimmed in white, and those blue shorts with the white stripes down the sides as well. Pretty good crowd making their way in. If you look over on the far side over there, to the right side of your screen, you start to see the student section build up a little bit for Spring Valley. Some of the Spring Valley fans there as well, and parents. And then also, too, on the near side here of your screen, it's the Cabell Midland student section and the Cabell Midland fans as well. So getting ready for always a good rival matchup between Spring Valley and Cabell Midland. Doesn't matter if it's on the football field, the baseball field, the golf course, anywhere. It's always a pretty good rivalry. We'll have it for you on the hardwood here tonight as we get ready for tip-off. The Knights and Spring Valley coming up right here on KINDRED Digital Sports.
For KINDRED Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
this
is
home.
No one leaves their home thinking they will be in a car crash. Unfortunately, in West Virginia, more than 1/3 of people killed in car crashes are not wearing their seatbelts. Those who choose to wear their seatbelts stand a good chance to live another day. Law enforcement wants you to have a fighting chance. That's why we are busy making sure everyone is buckled up.
We would rather you arrive safe at all your destinations rather than it be your final destination.
Buckle up, click it, or ticket.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get you ready for tip-off tonight. Cabell Midland hosting Spring Valley in our Marshall Orthopedics Kindred Digital Sports High School Basketball Showcase, presented to you by Marshall Orthopedics and Cabell County Schools as well. So looking forward to bringing it to you here this evening. Final minute or so of warm-ups here. We'll get the introductions from both sides of the bench, and we'll get ready to roll. Coming up after the game tonight, we will present our Complex 7 Boombox Academy Player of the Game. Of course, Complex 7 Boombox Academy, your #1 destination for fitness, lifestyle coaching, and athletic sports performance. You can check out their facility. They're located on County Road 107 in Proctorville with 2 full-size courts for basketball, volleyball, and archery. Plus, you can get one-on-one training with their experienced instructors. Plus, at Complex 7 Boombox Academy, they are truly your #1 destination for fitness. They have restorative therapy and next-level all-inclusive sports training as well. You can find out more info about them online right now at complex7.net. Complex7.net. And again, we'll have our Complex 7 Boombox Academy Player of the Game coming up later on tonight. Also, too, coming up, it is our first of 2 games this evening. And we'll have the Cabell Midland women, the Lady Knights, taking on the Lady Timberwolves coming your way later on this evening after this one. So sit back, get ready. Getting ready for a good matchup here in West Virginia Class 4A and a Mountain State Athletic Conference showdown between Cabell Midland and Spring Valley. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. Starting lineups next here on Kindred Digital Sports.
You know, when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
this
is
home.
Doors on both sides of the bleachers. And at this time, would you please rise for the honor of our national anthem?
Well, we're getting ready for tonight's matchup between the Knights and the Timberwolves. Starting lineups. I'm sorry, folks. I'm still stuck on NASCAR from back on Monday. The starting lineups for tip-off coming up here in just a few minutes. Matter of fact, getting introduced right now for the Timberwolves in those blue uniforms, Carolina blue numerals trimmed in white. Like I said, low numbers here tonight. They only got 7 players dressed here for Spring Valley, as Corbin Page getting the final introduction. J.J. Martin, the second-year head coach for Cabell Midland. Corey Maynard in his 9th season as the head coach for the Spring Valley Timberwolves. Chandler Smith getting the introduction, wearing number 23 here tonight. Gives a little hug there to Corey Maynard, the head coach. Palmer Riggio getting his start as a senior here tonight. One of the leaders on this team. Dominic Schmidt, the sophomore, wearing number 13. Schmidt brothers, both of them love basketball. Matter of fact, their mom is one of the assistant coaches. Dominic is strictly basketball. Chandler, not only basketball, but also pretty good on the football field as well. Jaden Johnson, the Marshall commit. He'll be introduced wearing number 12 as well. He'll be going on the football side of things for the Thundering Herd coming up in the fall. All right, we're getting ready for tip-off here tonight. Good crowd. And we're getting ready for what's going to be a great game here this evening. I do miss tip-offs, though. I do miss having the jump at center circle. Hopefully next year that'll come back for us. Chase Maynard will bring the inbounds. He'll hand it up over to Turner. Dribbles towards the near side of your screen. Gets it over to Maynard. Guarded there by Johnson. Works it around the circle, right side. Three-point shot taken in the corner over there by Jace Caldwell. And it's Spring Valley on top 3-0. All right, the Knights trying to set up their offense for their first opportunity. Dominic Schmidt with it to Chandler, near side, thinks about the three. Left side, Dominic, he'll take the three, goes in and out, no good. Rebound tipped out by Siebert. Controlled by Turner for Spring Valley. Brings it up front court on the right side. Turns around, hands it back over. Guarded there by KK Siebert. Back in the lineup after a couple of games. Now inside, trying to find Smith. He goes out of bounds, last touch by Riggio. Pass out the Page, inside the paint. Pull-up jumper off the back of the rim, no good. Siebert skies up, pulls down the rebound. Gets it up quickly front court. Dominic Schmidt, or actually Chandler Schmidt left wing off the back of the rim, no good. Riggio tips out the rebound, controlled though by Page. Spring Valley on top 3-0. Just about a minute into the contest. Right side with the basketball. It's Caldwell. Back up on the right wing to Turner. Check that. That's Maynard. Out the Page. Spins around in the paint. Goes up with the shot off the side of the rim. No good. It's Riggio ripping down the rebound. Gets it up to Chandler Schmidt. Brings it up. Gets it to Dominic near side. Cut off there on the near side by Smith. Inside to Siebert to Johnson. He goes up on the dribble. Tip back no good. Gets his own rebound. Gets a second opportunity. Puts it up high off the backboard and good. Just kept up with it there for Jaden Johnson. 2-3 the score. Or 3-2 to score with Spring Valley on top. And dribbles out of bounds for Chase Maynard. Nope, they're going to say the pressure on Riggio. That's going to be his first. Team foul number 1. Six-minute mark here in the first quarter. Maynard with the basketball there for the Timberwolves. Right side to Turner. Works it over to Caldwell. Guarded there by Riggio. Has it tipped out. Hit in the hands of Maynard, and Maynard steps out of bounds, turns the ball over. Back to Cabell Midland. Chance for the Knights to take the lead. Trailing 3-2. Front court. Chandler Schmidt with it. Gets it to Dominic along the baseline on the near side. Nothing there. Gets it in to Chandler. He'll go up right side. Tipped up by Page underneath the basket and controlled by Spring Valley. Coming out with it is Maynard. He'll drive in, and we're going to have a foul called against Riggio. If that is, that's number 2 on him. That will be number 2 on Palmer Riggio. 2 quick fouls. As Page gets the inbounds. Gets it back over to Maynard. He'll drive in. Low block left. No good. Rebound ripped down by Siebert. Siebert brings it up into the front court. Gets it over to Riggio on the left wing. Riggio dribbles back, finds Dominic Schmidt, wearing number 13. No-look pass over to Riggio. Good defense by the Timberwolves. Gets it out to Johnson. He bobbles it, goes out of bounds, turns the ball back over to Spring Valley. They may be down on numbers a little bit for the Timberwolves, but their defensive pressure is really stepping up big time to help them out. Siebert gets a hand on the inbounds, but it's controlled by the Timberwolves. Turner gets it over to Maynard. Countdown on to get it across the timeline. Trap pressure. Almost pays off as he goes to the court, picks it up, gets it over to the right side to Maynard. Over in the corner to Caldwell. He's trapped there. Gets it back out to the right to Maynard. Kicks it over in the near side corner. 3-point shot taken by Cy Smith. Air ball and controlled by Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt works it around to Siebert. Siebert in the corner. Bobbles it just a little bit. Gets it back over to Dominic Schmidt. 3-point shot no good. Chandler with a turnaround from 10 feet out. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Page. Approaching halfway in the first quarter. Turner guarded by Dominic Schmidt. Goes right side over to Caldwell. Now check that. That is Smith. Gets it in the Page. Tipped out, stolen away by Dominic Schmidt. He'll bring it up into the front court. Comes back cross court. Gets it to Siebert. Siebert drives in. Little running jumper shot no good. One player hits the court hard, but it's Schmidt, Dominic, inside to Chandler. He'll lay it up in is good. So give Dominic the assist. Give Chandler Schmidt his first points and the first lead for the Knights. 4-3. Quarterback pass down the court and saved from one out of bounds, but then stolen away by the Knights. Caldwell did a good job. Actually, it was Smith trying to do a good job to save it. But just nobody there to help him out. Jaden Johnson goes up. Shot no good. Rebound taken down by Corbin Page. And he'll hand it off over to Ben Turner. 3:20 left to play on a rolling clock here in the first quarter. Jace Caldwell, the junior, gets it down in the Page. He'll lay it up in as good. His first points of the night. Give the lead back once again to Spring Valley. Riggio back to Chandler Schmidt, left wing. Down on the far corner over to Johnson. Inside to Chandler Schmidt. Takes the dribble, goes up right side, gets the bucket, and he draws the foul. That's going to go against Corbin Page. That's his first team foul number 1, and that will put Chandler Schmidt at the free throw line trying to complete the 3-point play. Right-handed shooter, shot up and away off the front of the iron, no good. Johnson tips it out, but controlled by Corbin Page, the 6'4" junior. Right side with the basketball. 3-point shot taken there and good by Chase Maynard. 8-6 to score. Three-point shot taken by Dominic Schmidt on the wing is good. Back and forth ball game. It's the Knights now by 1. Turner front court. Right side gets it over to Caldwell. He'll take the jumper. Looking for that 3, no good, but the rebound ripped down and put back up in is good by Ben Turner. Back out to a 1-point ball game once again. Spring Valley stretching that defense out. Gets it to Riggio over on the far side. He'll take the shot. 3-pointer, good. 12-10 to score. Full court pressure broken by the Timberwolves. Left side is Ty Smith. He'll try to get it in the Page. He'll lay it up in is good. Corbin Page now with 4 points. We're tied up at 12. And a timeout taken by Cabell Midland. Coach J.J. Martin wanting a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Scoring-wise, Chandler Schmidt with 4, 3 points apiece for Dominic Schmidt and Palmer Riggio, 2 points for Jaden Johnson for Cabell Midland. Scoring-wise for the Timberwolves, 4 of the starting 5 all seeing points with Corbin Page with 4 points, 3 points for Jace Caldwell, 3 for Chase Maynard, and 2 points for Ben Turner. And we're knotted up at 12 apiece. We've seen, let's see here, let's do my math here on it. We've seen, 7 lead changes so far in this ball game. Now check that, make that 8, 7. There you go, 7 lead changes so far. We're knotted up at 12 apiece. Coach Martin with the timeout, the Knights with the basketball. Riggio with it, he gets trapped, goes left side over to Dominic Schmidt. He'll drive into the paint, goes up with the shot, no good, but he does draw the foul. This one will go against Ben Turner. That's going to be his first, team foul number 2. That will put Dominic Schmidt at the free throw line, the 6'2 sophomore guard. First shot up and away is good. Second shot, it found every part of the rim but didn't go into it. Rebound taken down by Spring Valley. 13-12 the score. T-Wolves with the basketball. This is Chase Caldwell guarded out there by Siebert. Maynard thinks about the bounce pass. Cut off there by Riggio. Gets a high pick. He'll drive in. Kicks it over to the near side corner. Caldwell will take the 3. Off the side of the rim. No good. Siebert with the rebound. He'll bring it up into the front court. On the run. Left side over to Dominic Schmidt. The Chandler Schmidt left wing. He'll drive in. Just about 4 foot out. Gets it. Runs it in good. 6 points now for Chandler Schmidt. The biggest lead of the night so far for the Knights. Up by 3. Spring Valley trying to answer. Down on the inside, it's a scoop shot taken there by Maynard. It's no good. Actually, taken by Turner is no good. And the Knights with it on the run. Here's Siebert, near side baseline, dribbles the baseline, tippy-toes it. Nice little reverse scoop shot, lays in good. His first points of the night. Nice move, the tippy-toe along the baseline. 17-12 the score. Fouch checked in there in the timeout. He got it up front court to Turner. A lot smaller lineup out on the floor for Spring Valley. Forces the turnover. The Knights get possession with 10.2 seconds left to play in this first quarter. Ethan Taylor, who checked in, gets it over to Chandler Schmidt, left wing, over to three-point shot taken by Dominic Schmidt, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped out, 2 seconds left, on the run with it. Here goes Maynard. He'll pull up from quarter court, off the side of the rim, no good. Well, we've completed the first quarter. It's been back and forth. It's Cabell Midland 17, Spring Valley 12. We're back after this timeout here on Kindred Digital Sports.
Hey, this is Luke Sammons, Cabell Midland football coach. Our kids are awesome. Football and athletics give kids an opportunity to be a part of something bigger than themselves and to proudly represent their communities. Our kids work hard all year to be successful on this field and in the classroom, and they serve as positive examples for all students. Cabell County Schools, be awesome.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
this is
home.
It's a 5-point lead for the Cabell Midland Knights. Trailing this ball game by 3. And it was back and forth for about the first 6 minutes of the 8-minute quarter. And the Knights jumped out to a 5-point lead, 17-12 our score. We start the second quarter. Jaden Johnson with the basketball on the baseline. Jumper from about 8 feet out, no good. Rebound tipped out by Chandler Schmidt. Nothing there, cut off by Page. He'll have to pull it back out and set things back up. Goes across court over to Dominic. Running the zone defense from Spring Valley. Back to Chandler Schmidt. 3-point shot is good. Count it. Schmidt with 9 points. 20-12 the score. Full court pressure once again by Cabell Midland. Spring Valley breaks it. Front court. Right side to Page. He'll lay it up in. It's good. Here's Chandler Schmidt again, left wing. Three-point shot, no good. The rebound taken down by Maynard. Maynard on the run with it. Working his way through pressure. Gets it over to the right side with a nice pass to Turner. His jumper is no good. Rebound tipped out, controlled by Fouch. Left side over to Maynard. Dribbles through, goes back into the lane to Turner. He'll lay it up on the right side, is good. Good ball control that time for Chase Maynard, the senior. 20-16, 4-point lead. Schmidt brothers, Chandler, the older, gets it over the left side to Ethan Taylor, the junior. Back into Taylor. Nice look pass from Jaden Johnson. Give him the assist, give Taylor the points. Full court pressure, tipped out by Johnson. Timberwolves will maintain control. Riggio will come back into the lineup, in for Dominic Schmidt to give him his first breather of the night. Dominic with 4 points so far. 22-16 the score. Quarterback pass deep down the court, and it's taken there by Corbin Page. Normally a tight end on the football team, so he's used to catching passes like that. Gets it back out to Turner. Left side to Dalton Fouch. Fouch taking the dribble, guarded there by Siebert. Hands it over to Turner once again between the circles. Dribbles towards the near side of your screen. Back up top of the key once again, back inside the Page. He goes up against Johnson, makes a move inside, shot no good. Rebound taken down there by Jaden Johnson as well. Here goes Chandler Schmidt, cut off there quickly by Fouch. Gets it back over, works it around the circle, tipped out, stolen away by Maynard. Maynard on the run, 1 against 2. He'll split him. He'll go right side, little fingertip, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, last touched by Fouch for Spring Valley. Jack Eastone will check into the lineup now for Ethan Taylor. Eastone pretty quick with the hands and can shoot pretty well from anywhere on the court. Riggio with it. Eastone, bounce pass in the near side corner to Chandler Schmidt. Back over to Palmer Riggio. One of triplets for Riggio. Brother and sister here with him as well. And a timeout taken. As a matter of fact, full timeout. We'll take one ourselves. 5:23 left to play in the first half. Cabell Midland 22, Spring Valley 16 here on Kindred Digital Sports.
Injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Hey, this is Luke Samons, Cabell Midland football coach. Our kids are awesome. Football and athletics give kids an opportunity to be a part of something bigger than themselves and to proudly represent their communities. Our kids work hard all year to be successful on this field and in the classroom, and they serve as positive examples for all students. Cabell County Schools, be awesome.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Out of the Cabell Midland timeout, the Knights on top by a score of 22-16. It'll be Riggio set to inbound the basketball directly in front of our broadcast location here in the corner, right side corner of your screen. To Eastone. Down inside trying to get it to Siebert, and it goes through the hands, out of bounds. Turns the ball back over to the Timberwolves. They'll get Dominic Schmidt up off the bench. Eastone will jump out. Officials checking something here real quick. All right, so back in the play. Spring Valley gets the ball in. Fouch with it, guarded there by Siebert. Siebert almost comes away with the steal. Countdown is on. Yes, the technical foul is going to be called against Siebert. He felt as if there should have been a double dribble there, so he's going to be whistled for the tech. That's his first. Team foul number 3. And at the free throw line, of course, we have a player with, that may be Fortner, I believe. Matter of fact, he's the only other player that's on the court on the rundown here tonight for Spring Valley. Free throw up and good. Siebert will go to the bench. Now we'll see Kyle Frost check in the line. We're number 22 here tonight for the Knights. Turner goes right side. Gets it over to Fortner. Trying to get inside the page. Tipped out by Johnson. Controlled by Turner. He'll pull up from the left side. Shot no good. Rebound taken down over the right side by Maynard. Turns around, drives in right side. And that is Fortner picking up his first points. 22-20. Back to a 2-point ball game. 4-0 run here for Spring Valley. Johnson along the baseline. Back cross court to Dominic Schmidt. Left side over to Chandler. Drives in, trying to get a scoop shot. No good, but he does draw the foul. That'll go against Corbin Page. It's going to be his second, team foul number 3. They'll put Chandler Schmidt at the free throw line once again. 0 for 1 from the strike. Shot no good. Make it 0 for 2. Schmidt with the drive in this time and just the body in there by Corbin Page. Shot up. This one he does connect on for Chandler Schmidt. Siebert will check back into the lineup once again. They'll give Jaden Johnson a breather. Dalton Fouch on the court along with Ben Turner. Chase Maynard. Also out as well is Caldwell and Fortner. Left side of the basketball, here's Maynard. Dribbles through, goes right side, gets it over to Fouch. 3-point shot, air ball. Rebound taken down there by Chandler Schmidt. Brings it up in the front court. No look pass, tipped out. Good hands that time by Caldwell. Stops the transition. Forces Midland to inbound the basketball. Reggio slaps the ball, gets the play in motion. We'll go out to Dominic Schmidt. Out between the circles. Back to Reggio. Right side thinks about a 3. Cut off there. Back up to Dominic once again. Near side over to Frost. Trying to go inside to Siebert with the pass. Stripped out. Out of bounds by Jax Fortner. Jaden Johnson will check back into the lineup. Here goes Reggio with a 3-pointer. It's in and out, no good, a little too strong. Rebound taken down by Maynard. Chance for Spring Valley to tie things up with a 3 or cut it down to 1. Left side, 3-point shot by Fouch is good, and they tie it up. .320 on a rolling clock here in this first half. We're tied up at 23. Near side, here's Dominic Schmidt. Left-handed shot, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound taken down underneath by Maynard. Front court with it for Maynard. Goes up top of the key to Fouch. Left side, over to Caldwell. 3-point shot off the side of the rim, no good. Siebert pulls down the rebound. Brings it up into the front court. Gets it over in the left wing, over to Reggio. He'll drive in. Shot no good. Siebert there for the putback. And he gets up point number 4 on the night. 25-23. Second chance points here tonight for Cabell Midland. They've been following up. Here's Fouch, drives in. Nice move by Fouch. Gets it up, lays it in, good. Dalton Fouch, the sophomore. Give him 5. We're tied up again. Here's Chandler Schmidt, jumper. A little too strong, and it's going to go out of bounds. Kyle Frost will check back into the lineup in for Dominic Schmidt. Give him another breather. And Corbin Page will come back in for Jax Fortner. Left side with the basketball. Fouch holds it high above his head. Goes up top of the key with it to Caldwell. Down inside the Page. Spins around against Johnson. Shot is good by Corbin Page. 27-25. Give the lead back once again to Spring Valley. Left side is Chandler Schmidt. Riggio, foul line extended left. Shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped out. And this will be a foul called against Siebert. That's going to be his second. Team foul number 4. Spring Valley with the lead. And with the basketball. Ben Turner will set up the offense. Met there at the top of the key by Riggio. Near side with the basketball to Dalton. We're at number 14, Dalton Fouch. We've got a timeout taken by Spring Valley. And it is going to be a full timeout. We'll take a break ourselves. 90 seconds left in the first half here on Kindred Digital Sports.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
this is
home.
No one leaves their home thinking they will be in a car crash. Unfortunately, in West Virginia, more than 1/3 of people killed in car crashes are not wearing their seatbelts. Those who choose to wear their seatbelts stand a good chance to live another day. Law enforcement wants you to have a fighting chance. That's why we are busy making sure everyone is buckled up.
We would rather you arrive safe at all your destinations rather than it be your final destination.
Buckle up, click it, or ticket.
90 seconds left to play in the first half. It is Spring Valley on top, 27-25. Jason Toy back here with you as we're coming to you from the castle in Ona. Pass down on the low post for the Knights, for the Timberwolves. It's Page with it. Over to the right side, over to Caldwell. Back into Page. Finds along the baseline. Fouch rejected out there by Siebert. The Knights with a chance to take the lead or tie it up. Here's Chandler Schmidt, left side. And we got a foul called against Spring Valley. That's going to go against Ben Turner, his second. Team foul number 4. He'll grab a breather. That will bring Ty Smith back in. Again, if you're just checking in with us tonight, only 7 players dressed here for Spring Valley, so 2 on the bench to rotate. Here's making the pressure. Left side, here's Fouch. He'll go up on the right side, hangs it up there, no good. Chandler Schmidt with the rebound. He'll bring it up in the front court. Left side to Riggio. Look, the jumper just inside the 3, no good. Rebound tipped around, last touched by Frost for Cabell Midland. It goes back to Spring Valley. Chase Maynard will trigger the inbounds. Gets it over to Fouch, brings it across the timeline. In front of the Midland bench on the far side, guarded there by Riggio. Back up top of the key to Maynard. Works it around the circle near side to Caldwell. Trying to go across. Riggio tips it, steals it away. Gets it up to Siebert. A little help from Frost on that one. Siebert to Frost, back to Riggio. Pulls up at the free throw line. The jumper in and out, no good. Shot's just a little bit too strong tonight for Riggio. Only has 3 so far. The Knights trailing 27-25. Timberwolves with the lead, can play for the final shot. And I believe that's what head coach Corey Maynard has told this team, to let the clock roll. Down to 10 seconds left. Maynard with the ball. Guarded there by Riggio. 5 seconds left. Behind the back dribble. Pulls in. Goes right side. Kicks it over to the right side corner. Shot no good before trying to go high off the backboard, and it happened. Ran out, or after time ran out. We go to halftime here in Ona. Good second quarter for the Timberwolves. They're on top by a score of 27-25 over Cabell Midland. The halftime report coming up next right here on Kindred Digital Sports.
The Marshall Orthopedics High School Basketball Showcase, presented by the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute, is brought to you in part by Cabell County Schools. Be awesome. The Governor's Highway Safety Program. You drive, you text, you pay. Buckle up for every trip. Click it or ticket. And Kindred Communications. reaching more than 200,000 tri-state residents every week. Radio, digital, events, print, KINDREDCom.net.
It's K&B Pest Control of Huntington with your springtime pest tip. The weather is warming up, so is termite season. Termites can quickly destroy your home or office, and by the time you notice signs, the extent of the damage can be detrimental to the structure's integrity. Termites can resemble winged ants. You may also notice mud tubes made by termites to ease their travel into your home or office. Don't wait. Call us today at K&B Pest Control for a free inspection. K&B Pest Control will kill for your business.
Hey, this is Luke Sammons, Cabell Midland football coach. Our kids are awesome. Football and athletics give kids an opportunity to be a part of something bigger than themselves and to proudly represent their communities. Our kids work hard all year to be successful on this field and in the classroom, and they serve as positive examples for all students. Cabell County Schools, be awesome.
Complex 7 and Boombox Academy, County Road 107 in Proctorville, is the Tri-State's #1 destination for fitness, restorative therapy, lifestyle coaching, and athlete sports performance. Take it to the next level with all-inclusive fitness and sports training. Check out Complex 7 and Boombox Academy's 2 full-size courts for basketball, volleyball, soccer, and archery, and get one-on-one training from their experienced instructors. Complex 7 and Boombox Academy. Learn more about their daily classes and register online at complex7.net.
Welcome back to halftime here in Ona. Game number 1 of 2 of our Kindred Digital Marshall Orthopedics High School Basketball Showcase as the Knights play host to Spring Valley. It's Spring Valley on top 27-25 and outscoring Cabell Midland in the second quarter by a 15-8 margin. So at the end of the first quarter, it was Cabell Midland on top by 5, 17-12. And then after that, Spring Valley with a pretty good defensive side of things in the second quarter. Midland with some good opportunities, just could not connect on some of those shots to make them happen here. Let's take a look at the scoring in the first half for the Spring Valley Timberwolves. They are paced by 6-point performance for Corbin Page. It's 5 points for Dalton Fouch, 4 points for Ben Turner, 3 points for Chase Maynard, 3 points for Chase Caldwell, 2 points for Jax Fortner. Ty Smith getting the start here tonight, has not seen any points yet. Only 7 players, rostered players tonight, suited up for the Timberwolves. For Cabell Midland, 10 points in the first half for Chandler Schmidt. Also, we've seen 4 points for Dominic Schmidt, 3 points from Palmer Riggio, 4 points for KK Siebert, Jaden Johnson with 2, Ethan Taylor with 2, Kyle Frost and Jack Eastone seeing some playing time but no points as well here in this first half. So, like we said, it was all Cabell Midland, not all Cabell Midland, back and forth in the first quarter, but they pulled out there in the final 2 minutes of that first quarter to that 5-point lead, 17-12. And then after that, it was the second quarter that saw Spring Valley turn up the wick defensively, also missed shots by Cabell Midland, and it was a 15-8 second quarter run for Spring Valley. They're on top by a score of 27-25. Coming up here in halftime, we'll continue to get you some more stats and get you ready for second half as well as the Knights trail Spring Valley 27-25 here on Kindred Digital Sports.
K&B Pest Control of Huntington with your springtime pest tip. The weather is warming up, so is termite season. Termites can quickly destroy your home or office, and by the time you notice signs, the extent of the damage can be detrimental to the structure's integrity. Termites can resemble winged ants. You may also notice mud tubes made by termites to ease their travel into your home or office. Don't wait. Call us today at K&B Pest Control for a free inspection. K&B Pest Control will kill for your business.
And that's it for today's show.
Have a great day today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bob and Sherry listeners, follow them everywhere.
They say that marriage is about compromise. Good night. Good night.
Bob and Sherry, weekday mornings on 97.9 The River.
This is Huntington High School head football coach Billy Seals, and my players are awesome. Through the example of athletics,
Welcome back, everybody. Halftime continues here as the Knights trailing Spring Valley by a score of 27-25. And so far, scoring-wise, it is a balanced performance so far by the Timberwolves, as they have got 6 points from Corbin Page, 4 points from Ben Turner, 5 from Dalton Fouch as well. Again, only 7 players suited up tonight for Spring Valley. Cabell Midland paced by 10 points for Chandler Schmidt. And then after that, it's 4 points apiece for Siebert as well as Dominic Schmidt. Palmer Riggio with 2 points for Jaden Johnson, 2 for Ethan Taylor as well. Scoring-wise, back and forth. Matter of fact, 7 lead changes in the first quarter. And then after that, a total of 9 lead changes in this ball game as the Knights were able to, let's see here, do my thing, tied it up. Back 9, make it 10 lead changes in the first half. Biggest lead for Cabell Midland in the first quarter was 3. They ended up finishing for Spring Valley was 3 points. 5-point advantage at the break for Cabell Midland. And then in the second quarter, about midway through the second quarter, it was an 11-3 run by Spring Valley. And that was for them to jump back out to the 2-point lead. Matter of fact, the advantage in the second quarter was about 6 at one point for Cabell Midland. But the Timberwolves outscoring 15-8 in the second quarter to jump out to the 2-point lead here tonight. It's the first game of our doubleheader. We've got another matchup coming your way a little bit later on tonight featuring the Cabell Midland Lady Knights and the Spring Valley Timberwolves as well. And, of course, coming up after this game, we will award our Complex 7 Boombox Academy Player of the Game. They are your number one destination for fitness, restorative therapy, and next-level all-inclusive sports training as well. 2 full-size courts for basketball, volleyball, and archery. Plus, you can get one-on-one training with their experienced instructors. Located on County Road 107 in Proctorville. You can find out more about their daily class schedule right now online at complex7.net. Again, so we'll have our player of the game coming up later on tonight. All right, we're going to take another timeout. We'll come back. We'll get ready for second half action. Cabell Midland and Spring Valley with a couple of more quarters to go, with the Timberwolves on top by a score of 27-25 here in the Castle tonight on our Kindred Digital Sports Marshall Orthopedics High School Basketball Showcase.
The Marshall Orthopedics High School Basketball Showcase, presented by the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute, is brought to you in part by Cabell County Schools. Be awesome. The Governor's Highway Safety Program. You drive, you text, you pay. Buckle up for every trip. Click it or ticket. And KINDRED Communications, reaching more than 200,000 tri-state residents every week. Radio, digital, events, print, kindredcom.net.
It's KMB Pest Control of Huntington with your springtime pest tip. The weather is warming up, so is termite season. Termites can quickly destroy your home or office, and by the time you notice signs, the extent of the damage can be detrimental to the structure's integrity. Termites can resemble winged ants. You may also notice mud tubes made by termites to ease their travel into your home or office. Don't wait. Call us today at KMB Pest Control for a free inspection. KMB Pest Control will kill for your business.
Hey, this is Luke Samons, Cabell Midland football coach. Our kids are awesome. Football and athletics give kids an opportunity to be a part of something bigger than themselves and to proudly represent their communities. Our kids work hard all year to be successful on this field and in the classroom, and they serve as positive examples for all students. Cabell County Schools, be awesome.
Complex 7 and Boombox Academy, County Road 107 in Proctorville, is the Tri-State's number one destination for fitness, restorative therapy, lifestyle coaching, and athlete sports performance. Take it to the next level with all-inclusive fitness and sports training. Check out Complex 7 and Boombox Academy's 2 full-size courts for basketball, volleyball, soccer, and archery, and get one-on-one training from their experienced instructors. Complex 7 and Boombox Academy. Learn more about their daily classes and register online at Complex 7.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get ready for second half action here in the Castle tonight. It is Spring Valley on top by a score 27-25. They have the basketball going left to right across your screen in those blue uniforms. As they work it around the circle, Ty Smith goes back down to the inside over to Page, and he's able to keep it away from Chandler Schmidt. Makes a move and got a foul called against the Knights. That's against Chandler Schmidt. That's going to be his first, team foul number 1 here in this second half. Non-shooting foul. They get it into the high post over to Page. His shot no good. Rebound taken down by Johnson. Dominic Schmidt brings it up in the front court. Wearing number 13. Gets it to his right side to his older brother Chandler. Back to Dominic. Right wing. 3-point shot is good. All right, there's a chance to take the lead back right there by 1, 28-27. Trap is on, and the timeout taken by Spring Valley. Caldwell had it, just couldn't get rid of it in time. Timeout taken by, it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here as you take a look at your Marshall Orthopedics instant replay there. Just way out in NBA land there for Dominic Schmidt in front of his own bench. Matter of fact, his mom is their assistant coach here on this team. See her there in the middle of the huddle, giving out instructions, coaching things up. And way outside, that's a home shot right there. You take that shot so many times here in practice, and it pays off for you here. All right, so it is the Knights back out on top, 28-27 out of the timeout by Spring Valley. And the T-Wolves will trigger the inbound to our right. Corbin Page, wearing number 40, guarded there by Jaden Johnson. Bounce pass up to Turner. Works it back over to the top to Maynard. Maynard, back left side, over to Caldwell. Cut off there. Gets it back over to Turner once again. Tight defense here by the Knights. Left side to Maynard. He'll drive in. Guarded against Siebert. Goes into the paint, shot off the front of the iron, no good. It's Jaden Johnson with the rebound quickly to the front court. Chandler Schmidt with it. He goes up, shot no good, but he does draw the foul. Foul will be called against Ben Turner. That's going to be his third, team foul number 1. And if your head coach, Corey Maynard, can't afford to have your team in foul trouble here tonight, being as short on the bench as you are, here goes Chandler Schmidt. Free throw up and away is good. That forces the substitution now as Fouch will check back in. That forces Ben Turner over to the bench. Second shot up and away is good for Chandler Schmidt. Give him 12. It's a 30-27 lead. Trap is on, and we got a foul called against the Knights. I believe this one might go against Palmer Riggio. If it is, that's number 3 on him. And it is. His third, team foul number 2. Gets Eastone up off the bench. Sends Riggio to the bench. Eastone wearing number 2. Quarterback pass once again coming deep down. Page there with it. Picks it up, goes in with a shot, and gets the bucket. Lower to shoulder against Chandler Schmidt. Knights with the basketball. Jaden Johnson drives in, goes back far side. Here's Dominic Schmidt again. 3-point shot at that same spot. He drains it. 33-29. Right side, that's Chase Caldwell. He'll lay it in for his first points of the second half. 33-31 the score. Eastone touch pass down inside to Johnson. Back cross court to Dominic Schmidt. 3-point shot on the left wing is good. 3 3-pointers in succession here for Dominic Schmidt. The Knights starting to open it up. Chandler Schmidt with the steal. Right side, lays it in, good. And a timeout taken by Spring Valley. Quickly, the Knights jump out to a 7-point lead. And it's a full, 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Taking a look at our Marshall Orthopedics instant replay. This is Dominic Schmidt with the 3-pointer on that right wing. He hit 2 from there. He hit a third one from the left wing. He scored 9 straight points, and it gives the Knights now a 7-point lead. Take a look on the near side shot. 3-pointer there, and he drains it perfectly. The Knights got the lead back off a couple free throws from Chandler Schmidt. On an 8-4 run right now. Matter of fact, make it a 10-4 run. Out of the timeout, Spring Valley getting pressure once again by the Knights. Kicked out of bounds. Last touch by Eastone, and we'll try it again for the Timberwolves. Fouch will trigger that inbounds. Finally gets it in. On the run with it. Here comes Maynard. Front court. Maynard goes to the free throw line. Gets it over to his left to Fouch. Bounce pass back inside. Stolen away by Schmidt. Gets it up to Kessler. To Jayden Johnson. Goes up with a shot. No good, but he does draw the foul. That one will go against Chase Maynard. That's going to be his first, team foul number 2. Jayden Johnson at the free throw line. Johnson so far with 2 points here tonight. First shot, no good. A little too strong. .537 left to play in this third quarter. Second shot, no good. Matter of fact, he just airballed it out of bounds. Got a little bit of the net. That's about it. Full court pressure once again up off the bench. It will be Ben Turner coming back in with those 3 fouls. He will give Ty Smith a breather. Officials give the ball over to Maynard, and it's tipped out, stolen away again. Dominic Schmidt to Kessler. Down to the inside, takes a dribble, goes up, lays it in good. Siebert lays it in there. He's got 6. 40-31. 9-point lead. Page with it. With the hesitation, shot no good. And Jayden Johnson with the rebound. Knights turning up the wick here in this third quarter. Here goes Dominic Schmidt, 3-pointer. No good. Rebound by Jack Eastone. Rejected out there by Page. Left side over to Dominic Schmidt. Between the leg dribble. Takes a step back. Fires. Left side, no good. And the rebound taken down by Johnson. Second chance again. He goes up, puts it in. Jayden Johnson. His first points of the second half. Give him 4. 42-31. 11-point lead. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights. Timberwolves will have it. Or maintain possession with it. Again, full court pressure by Cabell Midland. Fouch holds it high above his head. Can't find anybody. Gets it in on the count. Finally does. Gets it over to Caldwell. Caldwell back over to Ben Turner. Turner still backcourt with it. It's got to get across the timeline, and he does. Gets it up to Dalton Fouch. Fouch guarded there by Eastone. Gets it up to Maynard. Almost stolen away. Maynard slips in and travels. Turns the ball back over. Trying to stop. Feet kept going. Body stopped backwards. And turns the ball back over to Cabell Midland. Dominic Schmidt brings it up into the front court. Goes right side over to Chandler. Chandler Schmidt in the paint. Trying to go up with a shot. And the foul's going to be called against. Nope, it's going to go out of bounds. Maynard got a quick hand on it, knocked it out. Chandler Schmidt will trigger the inbounds. Goes up top, gets it up to Siebert. Siebert down inside. Chandler Schmidt turn around in the paint is good. Give him 16 quickly to the front court. Right side, here's Caldwell. 3-point shot off the back of the iron, no good. It's Corbin Page with the rebound. Back inside to Caldwell, going up the shot, stripped out. Jayden Johnson coming out with it. Right side over to Siebert. Siebert drives into the paint, goes up with the shot, no good, but he does draw the foul. This one should go against Chase Maynard. That's going to be his second, team foul number 3, and that will put J.K. Siebert, the senior, at the free throw line. Shot up and away is good for Siebert. 45-31. Second shot, no good. Pretty good run here for the Knights so far in this third quarter. Left side with the basketball, it's Ben Turner. Turner playing with those 3 fouls. Caldwell gets it up top of the key, down inside to the big man Page. Turnaround skyhook shot is good for Corbin Page. Give him 10 now. 45-33, stops the run. Chandler Schmidt with it. Dribbles right side, gets it over to Siebert. Siebert will drive into the lane, trying to dish it down low to Johnson, and it's Page with the quick hands, tipped out, stolen away by the Timberwolves. Coming up front court is Chase Maynard. Maynard dribbles, gets it on the near side to Fouch. Three-point shot for Fouch off the front of the iron, no good. Chandler Schmidt with the rebound. Approaching the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter. Schmidt gets it back left side over to Eastone. His shot, three-pointer, no good. Jaden Johnson going over the back of Corbin Page and draws the foul. That's Johnson's first. Team foul number 3. Gives the ball back over to Spring Valley. Maynard with it, far side. Dribble all the way up. Behind the back pass over to Page. Chases it down, tries to go up with a shot, and he does off the back of the board, no good. Eastone with a long rebound. He'll bring it up into the front court. 1 against 2, turns around, finds Dominic Schmidt. Gets it over to Jaden Johnson, and the low pass is good. Nice pass that time by Dominic Schmidt. Behind the back and no look. 47-33. And it's Dominic Schmidt with stealing the ball away. He'll take it over to the right side. He'll lay it up as good. Gets the steal and the bucket. 49-33 the score. Cabell Midland turning it on now. Fouch back over to Caldwell. Down inside to Corbin Page. Lowers the shoulder, goes up with a shot, no good. Gets the rebound, tips it back up in, it's good. Johnson trying to draw the charge that time. These two have met each other on the football field a couple of times. Siebert to Dominic Schmidt. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound taken down there by Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt inside the paint, goes up with a shot, has it rejected out, battled for it, and it's going to be Midland ball. Heads up play that time by Maynard. Knocked it out, trying to keep possession of it, but it'll stay in the hands of the Knights. Ty Smith will check back into the lineup, giving Chase Maynard a breather. Minute 28 left to play here in the third quarter. Chandler Schmidt will trigger the inbounds along the baseline on the left side of your screen. Gets it into Dominic. Out to Jaden Johnson. They'll get things reset. Johnson wearing number 12. Guarded out there by Page. Takes a step back from the foul line. Extended right. Shot off the mark. No good. Rebound tipped out. Controlled by Spring Valley. Coming up front court. Ben Turner behind the back dribble. Hands it over to now Fouch. Back to Turner once again. He'll orchestrate the offense. Gets it over to the right side to Ty Smith. Smith goes in. Gets it to Page. Give him the assist. Give the points to Page. Corbin Page trying to keep his team in this ball game. Dominic Schmidt looks up at the clock, sees it rolling down, under 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Looks to his right, gets the play call from Coach J.J. Martin. Over to Chandler Schmidt, right wing. Inside over to Eastone. Nice scoop shot, no good. The rebound taken down on the weak side there by Corbin Page. Page trying to dribble out of pressure, and he does. Gets it out there, luckily to Turner. Near side wing, Ty Smith, three-point shot in and out, no good. Nice follow-up that time by Ben Turner. Nobody guarded him. He came in, laid it up and in. It's good. It's a 10-point ball game, 49-39. 20 seconds left. Dominic Schmidt with it out between the circles, guarded there by Turner. Turner playing with those 3 fouls. Schmidt going to step back. Shot no good. Page with the rebound. 10 seconds left. Bringing it up into the front court. Dalton Fouch has it 7 seconds. Guarded against Siebert. And trying to find Smith along the baseline. It goes out of bounds. And he'll turn the ball back over to Cabell Midland with 3.6 seconds left to play in this third quarter. Eastone will go out. Also going out, it will be Dominic Schmidt. And back into the lineup will be Ethan Taylor, number